It's time for Down Home in the Tri-States with your host, Ron Jones.
Oh, man. Woo!
We don't try to kill anything but roosters, you know.
Come on, let's see you. Oh, look at that rooster. My goodness gracious. You see it? I can't hear you. Man, that's legal. What y'all think about that? Good morning, how y'all doing? Glad to have you with us on Down Home in the Tri-States. I'm Ron Jones, and we're on every Saturday morning at 5:30 right here on News 13 WFEB. We certainly do appreciate you watching this program and doing business with our sponsors. That's what keeps this show on the road and on the go, okay? And on the air, okay? Glad to have you with us, folks. If you've never seen this before, stay with us and invite your friends too. I'm sure they'll find something that we like to try to show something that everybody likes. So that's what we do on this show. Also, speaking of something everybody likes, most people do, a lot of my friends do, I do, is good, fresh, salty oysters. And where are you going to get them right now? You're going to get them at Main Street Market in Chipley, Florida. That's on the corner of Highway 77 and Highway 90. Folks, you're talking about some good oysters. These are really, really, really good oysters. And they come and go, so y'all need to get in line or get your name down or call them something. You can see the number on the screen there. Call them and ask them when they're going to have a next batch of oysters. They get them every week, but sometimes they come early in the week, sometimes later in the week. So anyway, just call and find out when they're going to be there, and you show up. You know, give it a day or so, and then show up and get you some oysters at Main Street Market. We certainly do appreciate their Main Street's business, along with everybody that advertises on this program. Also, February the 23rd is the next big Mason auction. That's on Highway 231 North in Camilton, Florida. You can't miss it, folks. If you're coming either way on Highway 231 and you come into the Camilton city limits and all, you'll see the Mason auction yard. If you're coming south, it's on the right. If you're going north, it's on the left. And you'll see all the stuff out there, tractors and trucks and everything. They got everything out there. It's from, like I said, big tractors, trailers, trucks, boats, four-wheelers, all the way on down to nuts and bolts, you know, things like that. They got, if they don't have what you need, you probably didn't need to go start with. Because I guarantee you're going to find something that you need, whether you needed it or not. Trust me, I've been there every time I go, okay? So anyway, you'll find you something. But that's, like I say, that's going to be February the 23rd, 8 a.m. sharp. Highway 231 North in Camilton, Florida, at the Mason Auction Yard. Let's see what else we got. We got this. I think that's about that. If y'all got any announcements you want to get on, or pictures, photos, just send them to us. We'll be glad to put them on for you and talk about it or whatever. If you got any ideas you want to see us do on this show, when it ain't raining or snowing or sleeting or whatever, just let us know. We'll be glad to see if we can't accommodate you, okay? A lot of interesting stories out there, human interest things that just the ordinary public likes to see, and that's why they like this show so much, is because of things like that. And two things, all comments I get is you never know what's going to be on, and it ain't long enough. That's the two comments I get mostly. I believe that's about it today. We're going to show some stuff that we shot some years back with Todd Willett. Todd owns the Long Lewis Ford dealership in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. We used to have our show syndicated in a lot of stations, and actually worldwide on satellite. And Todd was one of our sponsors in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. I believe it's channel 15 that's up there. So anyway, Todd, we went up and did some bass programs and brim programs and all with Todd and some friends of his, and so I think y'all enjoyed that. We was up on Wilson Lake today, and it's hey, catching them bass. Y'all like bass fishing? Well, we caught some bass. Okay. Anyway, y'all watch this, folks, and we'll be back in just a minute with our show from Wilson Lake on the Tennessee River.
You know, we've been telling you that Wyndham's Shoe Shop in Marianna is one of only a few Craftsman shoe repair shops in the Southeast. You've come to learn that Wyndham also sells only the best quality boots of all types and brand names. You've also learned that Dennis Creamer has been a shoe and boot repair expert for most of his life. You know, customers and viewers from all over the Panhandle have expressed many times just how much they appreciate Dennis Creamer and his wonderful staff. What we haven't told you is that Wyndham's also can repair many leather products, and they also have a large selection of men's and women's belts, women's purses, and a good selection of shoe, boot, and leather accessories, as well as very nice belt buckles. So, it's not just a fantastic down-home professional repair shop, it's a lot more. Check them out. Wyndham Shoe Shop, across from the gazebo on Lafayette Street in Marianna, Florida. You can also enter on Market Street in the rear. Go see them. Wyndham's good Christian folks you can trust.
Have you got water problems? Pump won't pump? Do you need answers and solutions, but you don't want the runaround and you want someone honest? Well, have no fear, folks. Do what I did. Call the man, Water Dan. Dan Dubose will take care of your problem.
Hello, folks. This is Water Dan. I work on submersible pumps, jet pumps, do repairs and upgrades, anything to do with an existing water well. I would appreciate it if you call.
Call the man, Water Dan. He'll take care of your water problems. 850-535-9308. 535-9308. Folks, you know why people from Washington, Jackson, Holmes, Bay County, you know why they call Water Dan? Because Dan Dubose knows what he's doing.
It's not always bad news. Sometimes it's just a pressure switch or a start capacitor. I'm here to help. Stay right pumps, stainless pumps. They'll warranty that pump for 5 years against corrosion, abrasion, or lightning. I stand behind that warranty as far as honoring the pump. 90% of the time, it's something above ground. I'll be glad to answer the questions over the telephone.
Y'all give him a call.
Up and down the rivers and lakes, everywhere that I go, people are doing double takes, checking out my rhino. No doubt about it, it's the very best. Even my mother-in-law is impressed. Now you know what I know, make your boat a rhino.
Everybody loves Rhino. Get yours at Joe's Motor Service, Hartford, Alabama.
After all the flags are gone, what's the next to go? Confederate graves. Join the sons of Confederate veterans. Help fight political correctness and keep Confederate flags flying.
Son, if that ain't a sight for sore eyes, I don't know what is.
Do me a favor, come lower the cradle so I get the boat in, will you?
You look just spiffy, let me tell you.
Just coming back from church.
You look like it. Come on, you got it. Bring it on.
Some carpet on there.
Shooting this, Todd. Hey, Todd, who's your buddy here?
That is Corey
Halter.
Oh, yeah, Ford rep.
Corey, you got a lot of confidence.
How are you?
I'll tell you what.
Thank you, Todd. That wonderful introduction.
Are you cold?
Not yet. We'll
Not
be
yet.
tomorrow morning.
Uh-huh.
But that's the first time he's done 80 miles an hour on rough water wearing a suit. What do you think?
I already got rid of the tie. You know,
I think I'd have kept it on. Or wrapped it around my head or
It
something.
felt good.
Yeah.
It felt good. We're ready.
Hey, Christopher. How you doing?
Hey, Mr. Ryan. Hop down.
How you want to get with it?
That's well, get it on that. Get that cradle on out of water a little bit.
Maybe good to run there.
Todd, what are you trying to do?
Get me to death, Ryan.
What are you trying to do?
I'm getting ready for in the morning.
That's right.
Getting ready.
You need to be putting your clothes on.
Corey's giving me some of his secrets about fishing. You know Corey.
Oh, yeah, Corey's a professional
He
bass
was before he was in the Ford business.
Rattle trap. I hear this is one of Ron's favorites.
Hey, that'll naturally tear him up every time.
Naturally.
Depends on how you work him. You
That's
can work
right.
that bait real slow across the bottom.
Uh-huh.
And if it's coming across, not across the bottom, keep it about 2 feet off the bottom if you can.
Right. Uh-huh.
You work it slow and speed it up, let it come up and down and fall, and they would just naturally tear it up.
Corey is a professional bass fisherman, right?
He was. He was got out of the bass fishing profession to go into the Ford
He's
industry.
going into the Ford business.
Yeah.
Going into the car business.
More money. And,
How many tournaments have you won, Corey?
Several. Can't
Seven?
count. More than on 2 hands. So at that point, I quit counting.
Okay. Well.
all right.
You know what? Have you filmed this?
Ryan, you're not getting the top
got
of my
some-
head.
No, I wouldn't do
We got,
that.
we
No.
got some Berkeley power bait. Watch this.
Berkeley?
Yeah, that's right.
Berkeley's okay.
Some smelly stuff. Christopher, you want to have a smell?
Berkeley's okay.
And then you gotta tell Ron what you think. All right? Have a smell.
Yucky.
Yucky. Oh, but the fish love it, don't they?
Is that stink bait?
Tell me naturally
It's
tear it up.
stinky.
What do the fish do with that bait?
Eat it all along.
That's close. They naturally tear it up.
They'll naturally tear it up. You're learning, Corey.
I'm trying, Ron.
Because Corey told me that
Whoa!
if he's fishing with that bait, they'll naturally strike it.
I tell you what.
Calm down.
Well, looks like you guys are ready to get them in the morning.
What's
Right.
this?
Morning will be here before you know it.
Tell you what,
Oh, you're right.
I need to ask you, Todd, why'd you leave the professional bass fishing circuit to go in the car business?
Oh, yawn.
Well, Ron, you know, when the competition gets weak, you move on to something more challenging.
Right,
Well, there's very few fishermen, but a lot of car dealers.
right.
It
You're
means
right.
more to be the #1 car dealer than it did to be the #1 fisherman. It's just
right.
a personal satisfaction thing more than anything.
Well, especially when you can't beat a longboard sport, right?
Exactly.
So, Corey, what's your story? What's your excuse?
I have no excuse.
Okay.
But as we talked about before, when I was a professional bass fisher,
Uh-huh.
caught more than 10, then I quit, hung it up,
Okay.
became a Ford rep, you know, helping people like Todd.
Right.
But I've had enough of the fishing. But Todd asked me to help him look good, to come out with you, fishing with Ron.
Okay, now what we're gonna do tomorrow?
I have no idea. I'm just following Todd's role.
No, tomorrow we're gonna naturally.
We're gonna naturally tear them up.
Okay.
And you know what?
What?
They all's big when you're fishing with Ron.
You're right. They all are.
Who's got it?
Surplus and salvage of Chipley.
Doors, windows, carpet, vinyl, tile, vinyl plank, laminate, lumber, nails, fence posts, largest selection of paneling around. Who's got it?
Surplus and salvage of Chipley.
Tubs, showers, vanities, toilets, plumbing, hardware, cabinets, countertops. Who's got it?
Surplus and salvage of Chipley.
Air conditioners. Hey, that's cool. Metal roofing. Save on over 16 colors. Roll-up doors. The most popular barn kit, 24 by 36. Big savings, only $21.99. The people's choice for over 45 years.
Surplus and salvage of Chipley.
Come see 'em. King's Discount Drugs and King's Outdoors in Chipley, Florida has always been Northwest Florida's top choice for prescriptions, outdoor sporting equipment, and special gifts and jewelry. For over 38 years, people have trusted and relied on King's Drugs for friendly, hometown personal service. King's Outdoors has served the hunting, fishing, and sporting needs for outdoorsmen and women throughout Northwest Florida. Ladies, for all your shooting needs or for just protection, King's Outdoors offers special service to help you with your needs. Come see the entire friendly staff at King's Drugs and King's Outdoors on Highway 77 in Chipley, Florida.
Here at King's Discount Drugstore, we'll work hard to earn your business and keep your business. Y'all come see us.
When I'm in need of septic tank service or installation, I use only the pros. I know that I can depend on A1 Septic Tank Service. If you need fast, reliable service, A1 Septic Tank Services will travel within a 100-mile radius. Listen, these folks know the business. They know what they're doing. They have the proper training and schooling. And if you're in need of a new septic system, give them a call. Or if you need repairs to a current system, give them a call. A1 is the one for trustworthy services. Anthony and Christy are hometown folks ready to serve you and treat you right. Give them a call today for more information. I use and I recommend A1 Septic Tank Services. Bruce's Heating and Cooling is a family-owned and operated company serving Bay and surrounding counties for over 36 years. Our thoughts and prayers are with all of our neighbors that have been affected by Hurricane Michael. Bruce's Heating and Cooling is available now to inspect your air conditioning system to make sure it is functioning properly to return you to your normal comfort level as soon as possible. We can also work with your insurance company. We also accept all major credit cards and offer financing. Give Bruce's Heating and Cooling a call today, 850-230-3009, 850-230-3009.
I turned on the television just to watch the evening news. What I saw made me want to crawl right through that tube. They were talking about a wedding, but they only showed 2 men. So I fired off an email with an invite just for them. Come on down to the farm, come on out to the barn. You won't see 2 roosters walking arm in arm. They couldn't make a chicken, they don't have an egg to hatch. When God said, love your brother, I don't think he meant like that. Now in that little email, I commenced to tell them how 2 mares can't make a stallion and 2 bulls can't make a cow. Well, that takes a male and female for the species to go on. There'll be no reproduction if the plumbing is all wrong. So come on down to the farm, come on out to the barn. You won't see 2 roosters walking arm in arm. They couldn't make a chicken, they don't have an egg to hatch. When God said love your brother, I don't think he meant like that. Now we used to teach our children all about the birds and bees. Now the world is telling them do anything you please. We need to get back to the Bible, back to the gospel truth. 'Cause a million happy ganders never gonna make a single goose. So come on down to the farm, come on out to the barn. You won't see 2 roosters walking arm in arm. They couldn't make a chicken, they don't have an egg to hatch. When God said love your brother, I don't think he meant like that. When God said love your brother, I don't think he meant like that. It ain't normal. I don't care what they say, it just ain't normal.
What you got, Ron?
Oh, man. What kind of fish is that, though?
It's probably a gar. What you got, Ron?
Going on the boat?
We're going to see what it looks like.
Hang on to him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on.
Woo.
Sir, come on.
He don't want to come in, does he?
Ladder.
Oh.
That's a nice one.
Well, he naturally tore that browser trap.
He sure did.
Naturally tore
Back on the rattle trap.
Yes, sir.
Woo, look at him. Ooh, that's a nice fish.
Sir. I like that. Come on in there.
What you got there, Ron?
I got me a little smallmouth, I
That
think.
is a smallmouth. Those are some good fighting fish, aren't they?
I'm talking about the son they took it. Tell you what, son, these rattle traps will naturally tear them up. And when they do, see what happens. If one hook don't get them, the other will, and then sometimes both of them do. See if I can get him loose. I don't want the pliers, but I'm ready to show it to you.
Let me get a close up on him there, Ron. Pretty color on that fish, isn't it?
Boy, it is beautiful. This one is probably about 2 pounds. Is this part of Lake Wilson?
Yes, it is.
We're up at Lake Wilson. Most of y'all know where that is. Got Todd Willett with us. Todd has a Long Lewis dealership here, sponsored by our program. And we got Corey on the back end over here.
Hi, folks.
Corey, what's your last name?
Corey Holter.
Corey Holter. Corey's from Atlanta. He's with Ford Motor
Company.
Ford Motor Company.
Customer service.
All right.
Work with Todd on improving the customer satisfaction and retail sales at his dealership.
I got the tournament winner.
Oh my goodness.
If we was in a tournament.
Nice fish.
Think about that.
It's a nice fish.
He'd probably go about 2 pounds, wouldn't
Be close.
it? Largemouth.
Yeah, that's a nice fish there, Ron.
Yeah. Largemouth. Caught him on that rattle trap.
I don't know what to think
Tiny
about.
trap.
Think about the host carrying us out the fish and the host catching all the fish.
Well, you know. Y'all wasn't gonna do anything, so I figured I better. If we're gonna make a show, I better get busy. You know what I mean? I'll show you. There you go. There he is.
That fish would keep. That's 15 inches or better, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I would think so. 15 inches up here, right?
That's right. That's right. Now we're after smallmouth, but it's nice to catch a good largemouth in there with
We'll
it.
take a largemouth every now and then.
Sure will. Sure
Corey,
will.
get you one of these.
I'm working on it, Ron.
Go ahead.
I'm
We're gonna
working
put
on
this one back in the water.
Here we go.
There you go, down to the bottom.
Here we go. Oh.
What you got, Corey?
Well, I think it's a real smallmouth. Am I right? Oh,
You gonna get in trouble catching them little fish, man.
Oh, we'll throw them back, don't we?
You bet.
Oh. What do you think, Todd?
We got some bait.
Is that the first fish you ever caught, Corey?
Not the first fish I ever caught up here at Wilson Lake.
Where'd you catch that one on?
This is on one of them rattle traps.
Well, good. They work pretty good, don't they?
They're working well around here today.
Well, you just gotta find. You have to find out what these fish like, you know. Tomorrow they may not even
There we
look
go.
at a rattle trap.
Nothing to be proud of, but
Hey,
at least I can say I caught a fish.
yeah.
What you got there, Ron?
I don't know. I haven't seen him yet.
He's a fighter, isn't he?
Yeah. Sure. Hey, we'll take him.
He's not too bad at that.
Smallmouth.
Is it really? Yeah, he's a nice one.
Look at that. I hooked him the same way they did that other one. Look at that.
Sure did.
In the lip. Oh, come on down there. Can you
Pretty
see?
fish. Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
fish.
Well, they are. They're different fish. Look completely different from a largemouth.
Mm-hmm. They're brown fish.
Yeah, they're more of a brown. But they're probably different colors and different. I've seen them more greenish in different water, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But hey,
You catch him on that rattle trap again?
on the rattle trap.
Just a small one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a little tiny trap, 1/8 ounce tiny trap. Show it to you here. Well, 1/8 ounce tiny trap. This is a kind of a fluorescent green with a back top on it. Blue eyes.
Well, they have been just naturally tearing that
Naturally
one up.
tearing it up, son. Hey, we'll try it again. Jump again, jump again, jump again. Come on, there you go, largemouth.
Oh, look at him there.
I thought it was a largemouth, but it's small.
No, that's a largemouth.
It sure is.
You know, I get asked a lot about Main Street Market and the quality of their inventory, and that's one of my favorite subjects. It's simple. I tell them Paul was raised up on a farm. His whole family was and still is farmers.
Paul knows the value of fresh and local. Paul knows the value of supporting the Florida farmers and their families, unlike big box stores and grocery store chains. Now, some things may cost a little more at Main Street Market. You see, Paul only accepts the best and buys only for one, for his market. I like advertisers where the money stays local, and that's why they advertise on our show. Thank you for supporting Main Street Market and all of our advertisers.
Sure, you can see him. Boy, isn't he pretty?
It's good in that water.
He sure does. That sun hitting him?
Yes, sir.
That's what it's all about, isn't it, Ron?
There you go. She's gonna jump several more times.
Ain't no doing that. Watch your fingers. Another nice one there, Ron.
Look, I caught him in that rattle trap.
Sure did. He was.
See?
He was after that thing, wasn't he?
I'll tell you what.
Oh, both sides.
We tried to eat that in the sideways.
That's about as big as your other one.
That's a little smaller there, I believe it.
Is it?
Oh, no. Fly.
Let's see.
Look here, Ron. There's some fishermen coming up, trying to figure out what you're using. Don't show them that video.
No, we ain't done any good today, guys.
Join the Sons of Confederate Veterans. Fight back.
Can you tell us a little bit about this building in the background here? Yes, well, I'll be glad to. Earl, that is one of the oldest and one of the original buildings. You know, it was built here on the beach in what we call the old log house. And it's on, we're down here on the end of the beach. You know, the beach was built from east to west. That's one of the very first buildings that was built here. Do they have a name for it? We always called it the round log house. That's all I know about it. Right, about the tourist season. Can you tell us how do you figure the length of it? Well, the tourist season here, we seem to all get open early, but it seems fairly short even then. We have a flush up on the weekends, but actually our real genuine tourist season, when the no vacancy signs start flying everywhere, doesn't seem to get it till school's out. And last through Labor Day? Through Labor Day, and that seems like when school's out, while the beaches flush up, and when school starts, it's just reverse of that. Seems rather short. Can you explain this? Yes, sir. I think there's several good reasons that could be blamed on, if you want to say it that way. One is that we started out here years and years ago with a family beach. So naturally schools being out and being closed control it. And number two is that we could all help it, I think, if we keep our doors open just a little longer and just a little bit more advertising in the way of fishing tournaments and things like that during off season would certainly help us out.